What's going on, guys? Jamie Link here, and today we're talking about the Zoom H6. So, for those of you who've been following my work for the last couple months, it's no secret that I've been getting really into shooting video with my DSLR. I've had a lot of clients ask me for video. It's always been something that I've wanted to get into, but just never had the motivation to do it until recently. One of the things that you have to worry about when you're talking about video is good audio, and it's one of those things that you don't notice it until you do, if that makes sense. You don't notice bad audio until you watch a video and you're like, oh man, that sounds like crap, and then you really notice it. So a lot of my clients, I do corporate work a lot, and they involve interviews and all sorts of stuff like that. So up until now, I've been using this little Sony recorder device. What's the model number? It's the UX 560. So this thing was about $100. I bought it maybe a year ago, and I've been using it to do all sorts of interviews and things, and it does a really good job. You hook a lav mic to it, throw it in someone's pocket, you turn it on. It's got a little nice little switch right here that will, keep it recording while it's in someone's pocket, and it does a really great job. The only problem is it doesn't record in the same megahertz or frequency as my camera does. So, over the course of like a 10 or 15 minute interview, the audio will drift, and I have to fix it in post, which it's not a huge deal to fix, but it does add time to my workflow. Recently, what I'm recording this with is a VideoMic Pro Plus with a 3.5 millimeter line into the back of my camera. And, it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good, but it doesn't really give you that much flexibility when working with audio in post. So, if you're not in the best environment, if there's some kind of background hum, if they're doing construction in the studio next to you, whatever it is, you don't really have a lot of options to go through and do a lot of work with the audio in the back of the camera. So I've been wanting to upgrade my audio and my camera for a little bit, and today I just got delivery of this bad boy. So this is the Zoom H6. This is a professional audio recorder that does 24-bit audio. It's basically, if you were to compare it to Camera Talk, it basically records like the raw of audio. So it has 4 XLR inputs, so I can run a condenser mic. I still have to get one of those. I'm probably going to run this through my VideoMic Pro for the first couple shoots, as I'm waiting for the NTG5 from Rode to be back in stock. It's on back order right now, so that's what I'm waiting to get as far as a condenser mic. But for the meantime, this will be running off of I have a Rode Filmmaker kit that has a lav mic with the wireless, so I might run off that, or I might run this with the VideoMic Pro into the 3.5 millimeter jack that's up here, or maybe an XLR converter, 3.5 to XLR, and run it through one of those ports. I haven't decided yet. I have both options, but I've got a couple shoots the next couple days, and I'm going to be testing this out. And I'm eager to see what the results are. One of the cool things about this one is that it does have analog dials, so you can adjust all of the levels and things analog. And it does also has a line out port on the bottom of the thing. Here, let me grab it here. So this is the actual device itself. You can tell which channels that it's using. So you can turn on this upper mic right here. And now we're using this dial here to control the volume of this XY mic that it comes with. So this XY mic has a port here that you can plug in, like a video mic or a 3.5 millimeter mic, or a wireless lav mic. You can plug into this, so you can run audio from a lav mic wirelessly to this and record 24-bit audio, which is really cool. This also comes with a different top that you can actually run two XLR connections up here. So you can actually run 6 microphones or 6 XLRs into this, which is like, I don't know when you would ever need to do that, but I'm definitely probably gonna be using, 1 or 2, maybe 3, I can imagine. I guess 4 if I'm doing some kind of crazy interview thing, but probably 1 or 2 channels is what I'm going to be using on this. You can turn the stereo mic off, and then if you have XLRs running to one of these 4 ports, you can see it has here. You can turn each channel on individually, so that way, you know which channel you're recording. And the other cool thing is you can see this nice screen here. And it shows you the readouts of what it's picking up. Like right now, this onboard mic is recording, and you can see that the levels are moving up and down, and you can see that the audio is actually pretty good right now. And I can turn this up, and then you can see that it starts to clip. And when I turn it down, with this dial, you can see that the levels go down. So this screen is really nice. I don't know if it'll work during the day when it's like super bright outside with sun, but it is nice in the studio. Inside, it's bright enough to see exactly what you're doing, and it shows you the levels nice and big. It does have this little toggle joystick thing on the side. That's how you control in the menus. Right next to that, it has a menu button, and it also has a mini USB port, so you can hook this up to the computer and dump your files on without taking the card out, I believe. There might also be a power supply that you can buy to plug into this, so you don't need to operate off batteries, as this does come with, this does operate off 4 batteries. I use rechargeable batteries, so that's not really a big problem. It also has a speaker on the back, so you can hear what you're recording on location. And it has this Q20 jack as well. So if you have a cage on your camera, you can get a little Q20 thing and then screw this onto the cage, and you can monitor your audio right from the camera cage. You can also get like magic arms and things to mount these on your like tripod or whatever. So that's really cool. That's on here as well. And then you also have a microphone jack here, so you can listen to headphones while you're recording and monitor your audio to make sure you're not clipping and things. And then it also has a line out on the bottom, so you can run your XLR into this, and then you can run a line out into your camera, so that way when you get back into post, you don't have to sync your audio because you're already pulling from the signal that this is recording and running it to your DSLR. So it's got a lot of nice features. I'm really stoked to be using this, and I've got a shoot tomorrow, and I've got a shoot on Thursday that I'm going to be testing this out on. Both commercial shoots, both shoots have interviews, so really jazzed to hear what the difference is. And obviously I'll be running backup audio as well, but this should make for a better interview sound. And again, like I said, the 24-bit audio this records, it's kind of like the raw of audio. So when you pull it into like Audition and you try to, enhance some of the sounds and things, that the audio from this is going to be a lot more receptive to those changes and all that kind of stuff. So in the box, you do get this like windscreen that goes right over the top here. So, if you're in a loud environment or whatever, this will kind of help with that. You also get this MS stereo mic adapter that, you take this off, and oops, got to take this plastic piece off. But this pops in here like that, and you can actually hook this up to your computer and do like voiceovers and things right in the studio. So that's a pretty cool feature as well. That's it for the Zoom H6. Got to run today. Got to get ready for tomorrow's shoot. But like I said, this is a nice quality piece of equipment. I think it's going to be a good addition to my portfolio. All right, again, that's it for me. Have a great day. Happy creating, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.